Yo, what up, guys? So today I'm gonna do a little bit of a tutorial on me making my brunch meal after the gym. It's gonna be pretty basic, but I'll kind of walk you guys through how I do it. And I'm gonna be as efficient as possible. So while I'm cooking the potatoes, I'm gonna be making cutting some of the fruits and vegetables along the way. I'm also gonna be making asparagus, so that's another thing. But yeah, so here we go. I got my oil right here. I'm no longer going to be making it with music. I'm not going to be playing music in the background because I keep getting copyright. So here are the potatoes. Let me go ahead and turn on the little light so y'all can see. So here are the potatoes. I do like to peel them because, I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of all this little stuff, like all these little impurities. So I'm gonna got my little peeler right here. So it's pretty simple, and I'm gonna try to be quick so I don't take up too much of your guys' time. And I like to make this meal after I go to the gym, just so I can get all my carbs, my protein, and then a couple of extra nutrients. Yeah, so you guys should be able to see pretty well. See how like all these little tiny things, I don't know, I'm just a little picky on it, so I try my best to clean it up as neat as possible. I don't know if it's bad for you or if it doesn't really matter, but for me personally, I like to make the potatoes look clean, and it makes me enjoy the food a little bit more. IMO, in my opinion. So I move that to the side. Got a little baby potato here. Now, I don't really try to track all the macros and stuff. I just try to hit all the main food groups so that I can get a little bit of everything. But as far as the macros go, I just try to, if I'm going to be pushing carts at Costco, like today, and I also worked out on legs, and I took my dog out on a walk, so I'm going to be hitting around 30,000 steps for the day, which is usually what I end up hitting when I have this daily schedule. So let me throw this away. Wash my hands. I got my knife here. So usually what I like to do is I go long ways. So I'll do this, one down the middle. But, oh, I was gonna say, but you normally don't want to cut it all the way straight through, but it's fine. So then, depends on how you want your potatoes. Normally I don't really make them too small, but just maybe like an inch. So you guys can see a little bit like how it's kind of spread out. Maybe I'll do one more over here. But yeah, normally you don't want to cut it all the way down because then it makes it more difficult when you dice them. But yeah, so you have it here like this, and then you go straight through. Now, I should have got the oil going already. I'm trying to be as efficient as possible so I can save time. And I'm making a mess already, but it's fine. I'm still gonna be posting the video, I don't care. So yeah, pretty reasonable sizes. And then sometimes I kind of like to go through them. If I see anything that I don't really like, I will kind of make it a little smaller. Here's a little baby potato, so I'll just go one down the middle, one down the side, down the other middle, and then I just go down the middle like that. Boom. See? Pretty good sizes. But yeah, I should have got the oil running, but it's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, so we got that. Just to get the pan hot, I like to put it to medium high. Put the oil. It's a pretty good amount. Wait for it to get hot. Then in the meantime, I'll get everything else that I'm going to be putting in. So got my last two carrots here that I'm going to be using for I believe vitamin C. Here's another little one, but yeah, it's fine. So while the pan is heating up, I get started on the asparagus right away. So usually you want to break off like an inch or two, like that, to get rid of all the little stringy bottom. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like to rinse it. Now the oil is kind of going off now, so I'm gonna put it to a medium low. Put these ones inside. Here, inside the Instant Pot. I believe that's what it's called. Get some garlic powder. Oh, sorry. Garlic powder. Shake it. Okay, get started. So 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. And we check the oil. It's kind of runny. That's perfect. We're gonna throw the potatoes in there now. Perfect. Throw this away. We don't really need that no more. Peel some carrots. Again, I like to keep it clean. That's me personally. You guys do you. Whatever floats your boat. Make sure you get all of the edges. And then I like to just bite this off. I don't really care. Okay, there's one down. Here's another one. See how like it kind of looks a little gross? So I'm not even gonna bite that off. I'm just gonna cut it. Whatever, I got the knife right now anyways. So there's that. We got one more to go. Okay, cut the end. Again, the heat for the pan is at a medium to low, so we don't really burn anything and it fully cooks. So now I like to just cut them down. Okay, so we got that. Now check this out. So you see how it's kind of like a little crispy? We want it to be a little bit more before we even start tossing and turning it. We got some onions that we can start slicing. Not really dicing, but slicing. So I'll use about this amount. It's all good. Like that. That's ready to go. Now I'm gonna put some more of the garlic salt onto the potatoes now. I'm gonna turn up the heat to medium now so you can cook a little faster because we have 5 minutes on the asparagus. Put this away. Make sure you get all the air out. Got some cotija cheese. Wait, no, queso fresco. We're gonna be using this to top it off. And sometimes, you know, if you don't have enough oil, you can spray a little bit more. So now's a good time. Sorry, I'm turning on the lights back on. So now's a good time to throw in the carrots. I am going to put a little bit of butter because potatoes love butter. Nothing crazy, just something like this. Maybe that might be too much, but it's okay. Got some eggs. Got a bowl. I normally like to go for 3 eggs, but before I get started on cracking them, I'm gonna start turning the pan. That's good. That way the whole thing gets buttered, not just one area. So I like to throw these in here. Damn it. So I'm getting another pan, putting it on medium heat. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter again. This is for the eggs. You don't really need too much, to be honest. You just need like maybe a quarter of what I did before, so just a smaller piece. Throw that in there, medium heat. I gotta get another egg now. That usually don't happen, sorry about that. So, right here. Okay. Maybe because I'm like rushing a little bit, but it's fine. So it looks good. The yolk is still intact. Bro. We're still good. No shells inside. And then the last one actually has some shells, but we'll remove that. And then you can use life hack. You can use the shell to remove the shells. It's actually like the easiest way to do it. But yeah, we got that. So the potatoes, they've been in there sitting for a little while, so now you can toss it again. Okay. Now we can throw our onions in there. You know, just slap them in there. Slap them on. Put the butter away, we don't need it no more. The butter on this pan is already pretty much melted, so we're just gonna move it around. Like that, where everything's all covered. Then we're gonna put the eggs in. And I'll show you guys why I did it in a bowl instead of just one by one. Throw a little bit more oil. That's it. We're gonna get our plate ready. Yeah, we don't need anything else anymore here. Eggs away. So butter is good because now the eggs are, you see how like they're kind of moving around? So later on it'll be easier to just flip. Get some horse black pepper. A little bit of salt for the eggs. I don't know why I put them on the potatoes, but that's fine. can use one of these to break apart the onions so they separate. Eggs are looking good, so I'm gonna flip it. It's fine if it doesn't come out perfect. Sometimes you can poke the potatoes so you can see how cooked they are. By the way, the heat is still at medium, so things can cook a little faster. We have an avocado here that we're gonna be putting on top, so we can do that. The eggs are ready, so even if the eggs don't fully cook, you can leave it there so that the residual heat will eventually cook it with the pan. So I turned off the pan already. The only thing that's still cooking is damn, it's been blurry the whole time. Fuck. So the only one that's still cooking is the potatoes. And I cleaned the mess I made from the egg. Alright, so I'm gonna say that the potatoes are pretty much done. So this is where we end up putting it all together. Throw the egg on top. Grab a pair of tongs, get these bad boys out, put them on the side, the asparagus. Get your avocado, take the seed off. Get your knife. And guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the thing. Because sometimes if you focus on it being perfect every time, you're gonna have diminishing returns where it's not worth the time. So just get it out there. Don't fall in love with it. You know, we got this. Got one more slice. Boom. That shit looks fire, right? Oh wait, we're not done. So now we're gonna go ahead and put the queso fresco. Okay, so that we open the cheese. Just go ahead and grab it with your hands. Don't be afraid. Throw a bunch too, because it's gonna expire in like a month. So I'm gonna be just like, you know, just throwing it on there, making it look really yummy. Throw a little bit more, because why not? We love cheese here. Throw a little bit more, because why not? We love cheese here. Your hands are dirty, so go ahead and wash them. So make sure you get all the air out on the avocado before you put it back into the fridge. Get your lemons, put it on top of the asparagus so the asparagus can be nice and juicy, so it's not so dry. It's not a lot of juice in these ones because I've been using them already. You know, gotta dab it on top, why not? Throw this away. Wash your hands. Put the other lemon away. We're pretty much done, but let's see. So we got that. Organic sprouted pumpkin seeds, sea salt. All right. When you guys put things away in Ziplocs or when you open up a bag, just make sure that you remove all the air out, because that's what makes it go bad quick. And that's something that I sometimes forget myself. So put the rest of the cheese. All right, so check it out. Put it in the Ziploc. You fold it. Try to get as much air out. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. And there's one more thing that I love. Some cholula. Just throw some on top. All right. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoy. I know it's a 30-minute video, but yeah, that's the whole thing. Cheers, guys.